Hello, my name is Simon and welcome to the Retro News Roundup. To start this episode, how about the launch of a new platform to play retro games, namely Amazon's Luna. Letting you play a range of titles via the cloud for $5 a month, there are contributions from Konami, Capcom, Atari, SNK and Night Dive Studios. And yes, there are modern games on there, but who cares about those? Am I right? Second was that John Romero has looked to raise money for Ukraine by making a new map for Doom 2 called One Humanity, and donating all the proceeds to the Red Cross and the UN Central Emergency Response Fund. And that's why he's a legend. Let's start with the Switch, which saw a handful of games land on its online service, namely the N64's F-Zero, SNES platformer Earthworm Jim 2, as well as NES titles Mappy Land and Dig Dug 2. The eShop also got a Neo Geo Pocket port in the form of Big Bang Pro Wrestling, as well as 5 Arcade Archive entries: Dragon Spirit, Quicks, Rolling Thunder, Empire City 1931, and Wonder Momo. The PS4 got all those Arcade Archive titles as well, with the exception of Wonder Momo. I wonder where it went. I've been doing this far too long. Then finally, Tempest 4000 blasted onto both the Switch and Atari VCS. It's a new iteration of the beloved neon-soaked shooter. Whoever was in the Group A ordering slot got their analog pockets in March. I'm in Group B, so this news personally makes me deeply sad, but I needed something to fill this section, so here we are. Let's move on, please. So Much 8-Bit Homebrew was released in March, with the ZX Spectrum receiving no fewer than 9 new titles: Stars Gummy 2, Alien Slaphead, Mechwars Arena, Road Trippin 2022 Coast to Coast, Chez Maxime, Submarine, Bomb Bomb Buster, Rubinho Cucaracha, and Chopper Defense. The Commodore 64, in comparison, got a quintet of new releases: Bagman Strikes Back, Spider Climber, Community Edition of Babylon's Ark, Orbital Rescue, and Castle Climber. Next, the Amstrad CPC, with Space Panic, Paletto Jones, and Black Sea making its way towards the home computer. Then a pair of Atari XL XE titles, Freeway and Bert. The Atari ST also got in on the March homebrew action with Bomb Watch and Rando Mazer. Then Defense organised itself onto the MSX, and Bruce Lee Anniversary Edition fought its way to the Commodore Plus 4. Then to round off this overstuffed section, 2 multi-format homebrew releases: Ascend for the Amstrad, MSX and ZX Spectrum, as well as Invasion of the Zombie Monsters for the Amstrad, MSX and ZX Spectrum. 2 Commodore 64 nuggets for this section, the first being that Master of Time, a game written for the format back in the early 1990s, has now been released online. The second is that a demo of the Incomplete Journalist for the system has also been made available to play to the public. Several English language translations were released last month, most for the PC 6X01, namely Magic, The Cunning, 3D Golf Simulation Super Version, Slayer, Mystery House, and Hamburger Shop. Then there were 4 other translations too for NES games: Guardman and Ushio and Tora, Great Demon of the Abyss, as well as Mystery House 2 for the MSX and Druid, The Gate of Fear on the Famicom Disk System. So yes, that's all for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Your support is hugely appreciated. The 10th anniversary of this show is coming up next month, so get really excited. No, don't really. In any case, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and please do stay safe.
My castle? What has happened?